This week has come with a lot of technical difficulties, a lot of positives, a lot of negatives, a lot of funny stories, a lot of sad stories. It's been very interesting. Hi, my name is John. I'm a 40-year-old homeless person that's on the comeback trail. I'm live streaming my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 1 full year. And some of the technical difficulties that I've been running into is battery power. So for the first week, I've kind of lost a total of about 7.5 hours of the stream, probably a little bit more. That's just an estimate because either I run out of internet somewhere, or the most common thing is my battery supplies seem to die quicker because of the colder weather. So I'm still trying to solve that problem. Now, I did have some incredible, like I went 38 or 39 hours straight with only one technical difficulty during midweek, but I also had the electric car plugged into a slow charger while I was sleeping and had the heater on. So a little bit different, right? The other technical difficulty I've run into is mainly with YouTube. So I think one of them was like 32 hours straight. And as it was uploading to YouTube, the live stream, it cut off because the bandwidth or the internet strength from our cell phones isn't good enough to upload like a 24 or 32 hour stream to YouTube for the metadata. Okay. So what I've had to learn to do is every 6 to 10 hours, I've had to switch devices. So that way that device can upload the metadata to YouTube, so that way it spreads. Now, I don't know why I really care about that, but I guess just in the back of my mind, because I have a couple other YouTube channels, it's just automatic for me to think about metadata, SEO, all those kind of things. And yes, I do have another YouTube channel. I have 2 monetized YouTube channels that make a total of $400 a month. Not very much, right? And I'm not much of a online salesperson where I can go live stream and sell products for affiliate marketing. So far, I've kind of switched careers. I got laid off. For those of you that don't know, I got laid off out of the RV industry. It's been rough. That's what my niche is in the YouTube section, but I've been able to kind of keep content going until I can go visit some dealers and film some inventory, which was interesting because last night I personally got a call from, Instagram text from an old dealership I worked for that laid me off that wants me to come film some of their inventory. So I'm like, oh, okay, I might as well go do that. I have found out who really cares this week about me out of all my friends and my family members, which I found out realistically it boils down to basically 2 people. And that's just the way it goes. People knock you down. No, let me phrase that. When you're knocked down, when you're at your worst, people want nothing to do with you. When you're at your best, everybody wants to be around you. It's human nature. It's animal nature. It's not just me. It's not just who I hang out with. Think about it. Here's the best thing to think about. The guy who's panhandling on the side of the road looking for change or looking for food. Where's his family? Where are his friends? Where are the people that were around him before he became what we call a bum? They're not around, right? Because again, we are for the most part, and it's nothing bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not trying to call anybody names or anything like that, but we are selfish creatures. We are very self-centered creatures. And, unfortunately, social media has kind of like zoomed in on it. I guess is the best way to put it. And I've broken down. I mean, I broke down on the live stream the other day, just mad and angry because things were going wrong. My laptop was freaking going to crap and I was having a tough time just with everything. So but you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, I'm going to make it. I know I am. I'm going to make it. So make sure you, if you want to, follow the journey. I know the stream's going to be boring. It's not going to be always exciting. It's not always going to be something interesting going on. It's real. I work 12, 16, 18 hours a day, except for yesterday. Yesterday was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But I'm ready. Now on to week 2. So, one good story though. One great story. Actually, 2 great stories. So, the first one is there's a guy, doesn't speak English, doesn't speak Spanish, from a country in Asia. And his name popped up. I couldn't understand the character, so I couldn't tell you what his name is. But he's sitting in the back, and we're going on a 20-minute ride. And he's out like, within 2 seconds, he's like this. Mouth wide open. Like you could chuck peanuts into it. You could throw stuff in his mouth, like playing basketball. It's kind of funny. I felt bad for the guy. Guy looked so awake when he got in the car, and then he just didn't snore. Just didn't snore at all. Just mouth open. And then I feel good this week too, because it looks like my working out in the gym has paid off, because I got hit on by a gay guy, and then I got hit on by a bunch of and stared at by a bunch of younger ladies. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, see you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you don't see my other updates. Have a good night.